All right, welcome back to the Coast to Coast
Woo!
podcast, episode 4. We are your hosts. My name is Caleb Spainhour. Over there on the mic, as always, is the Connor Knox. Connor, how you doing today, dude?
I'm doing well, man. Episode 4. That's actually kind of crazy. Feels like just
Episode
yesterday. It
4.
was episode 1. Feels like
Yeah,
just yesterday
I
the
know.
idea for this was started, but no, it's episode 4. It's
And we're a
very
full
exciting.
full month in now.
Full month in.
Full
Full
month.
month in. This is probably the worst week so far. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, you know.
No.
Not a lot of very exciting games. We had some
Right.
pretty upsetting injuries,
Yeah.
but that's okay. We keep
Yeah.
moving
I mean, it's
forward.
it's what comes with football, dude. It's
It's
what
what
comes with
comes
this
with
sport.
football. It was week 8. We're going to week
Yeah.
9. We are in like we're in it.
We're
We
in the
are
thick of
really in
it.
it.
And we just
We're
made it
in it.
past. We just made it past the lightest week of the year. Because week 8 was
Yes.
bye week. Um,
Super bye week.
yeah.
Everybody on bye. Both of our teams on bye. Everybody exciting.
Yeah. But you know who wasn't on bye this week?
Man.
The two offenses between the Jets and the Bengals. Let's start with that one.
But you know who was on bye? The
The
defenses. They weren't doing
defenses.
nothing.
They
They
didn't come
were
to show.
No, no, not at all. I mean, all I can say is Justin Fields
Mm.
didn't get sacked. That's Justin Fields that we're talking about
That's
here.
insane,
And he
dude.
didn't get sacked. I don't understand how that was possible. The Bengals defense is a new level of sad, really sad. But I mean, I guess we're kind of bearing the lead. The Jets won. They
Yeah.
just won a game, 1-7 now, beating the 3-5 Bengals, 39-38, nail
Yeah.
biter.
Yeah.
Um,
This
what were your immediate? Did you? Because they had according to my calculations, 2.9% chance to win the game with
Mhm.
8 minutes and 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter, 38-24. I'll just tell you, I was watching this game. I had it on the phone, and I had somebody looking over my shoulder while I was watching the game, and they went, "Oh, the Jets are still kind of in it," and I like chuckled. I was like, "God, there's 8 minutes left, 2 touchdowns."
Right.
Nah, nah.
Yeah.
And then they won.
But I mean, and you like I don't even know that I know what to say because we sat here last week and we're like, nah, no way Bengals lose. No way Jets win this game,
Yeah,
right? No
yeah.
way, no way. And to be fair, they were in it for the reasons we thought they were going to win it.
I mean, they absolutely should have won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were up with,
Right.
like I just said, 8 minutes left. They were up 2 touchdowns. You shouldn't lose in that
You,
situation.
and you don't, like you said earlier, you don't sack Justin Fields,
You
who has
don't
been
sack Justin
like
Fields even once.
the most sacked quarterback this year and like
Yeah, one
notoriously
of, if
known.
not the most, but yeah, like
Yeah.
it's his biggest problem. He's just gonna hold on to that ball forever and then take some sacks,
Yeah.
and you can't get to him. That is ugly.
And it makes it look a lot, it makes the Shamar Stewart situation from the offseason look a lot worse. Because,
I
for,
mean,
go ahead, go ahead.
and the Trey Hendrickson situation. No, I was just gonna say, and the Trey Hendrickson situation. The fact that they
Yeah,
didn't, you like, let's get this guy locked in.
right. Because and for those of you who don't know, Shamar Stewart is a rookie, um, a rookie edge player that was drafted in the first round by the Bengals this year. Was drafted to play alongside, but everyone kind of thought to fill the shoes of Trey Hendrickson, who's been an incredible edge player for the Bengals for his career. Um, they wouldn't pay Trey Hendrickson the money that he deserved. Um, and so he was talking about getting traded, and they drafted Shamar Stewart just for Shamar Stewart in training camp as a rookie to say, I'm not touching the field unless I am paid this amount of money, unless I am paid my money.
Yeah, and it's kind of it had to do with like guaranteed money and
Right.
guaranteed whatever because there was some other team that had paid their pick like after Shamar Stewart, a crazy amount of guaranteed money. So he was like, hey,
Yeah.
do that for me. And the
Right.
Bengals are one of, if not the cheapest organization in the league. So they
Yeah.
said no for way
No.
too long. Way too long. And this is what you get,
This
to
is
be
what you
totally
get.
honest.
He's had one tackle this year.
That's tough, man.
Shamar Stewart,
That's
one
tough.
tackle.
I mean, coming out of the draft, he was the kind of guy where it was like, listen, he's raw. Like, we knew
Yeah.
he was raw. He's winning with pure power, doesn't have a ton of moves developed. He's the exact type of player that you need to get into training camp immediately. You need to get with the veteran players. You need to get him working immediately. And they didn't. And so I'm not surprised at all that he's not making much of an impact so far this season. I'm not going to write him off as a player
Sure.
because, like I said, we knew coming out of the draft that this guy was raw. This guy may take a second to develop, and that's what we're seeing. And it's probably a lot worse than it should have been. And it's the Bengals'
Yeah.
own darn fault for being so cheap.
Yeah, and you don't trust the Bengals. Let me rephrase. I don't trust the Bengals defensive minds enough to take a
Mm-hmm.
raw potential he was like you were talking about. He was strictly like his stock was potential. And like
Right.
I don't trust the Bengals defensive minds enough to develop him into what people think he can be.
Not at all. And that is the other thing where it's like, nobody thought it was Lou Anarumo's fault that this defense had been bad recently, and they get rid of him in the offseason. Not looking good either,
Yeah.
not looking good. It so clearly was not Lou's fault, and it was the players, but like, sure, go ahead, let him walk to the Colts. And now look at how they're looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Uh,
it's a game that the
but
Bengals should have won. They really should have won this
uh,
game.
1,000,000%. Some of the, reasons that the Jets ended up winning. I mean, Brees Hall, 18 for 133, two touchdowns on the ground.
Damn.
One pass for a touchdown. Isn't that
Ah,
exciting?
yeah, I know.
You know, you take the ball out of Justin Fields' hands, have some success.
Right. Oh, come
Hold on.
on. Come
Hold
on.
on. Wait a second.
Come on now.
Other people can throw. Hell yeah.
Well, not Tyrod. So I guess you got to
Okay.
put Brees in there. Um, Brees Hall, yep, one passing touchdown, and after the game, one cryptic tweet.
Yes. Well,
That.
yes. Very interesting. Very
Hmm.
interesting tweet. I
Hmm.
mean, you have that good of a game. What are they? What are they saying to him in the locker room? What are they saying to him? Are they saying?
Man,
Hey, man, price for you just went up.
I
We're getting some
mean,
phone calls.
they've been getting phone calls for him for sure. And I mean, with trade deadline next week, and you see a tweet like that from a running back who's on a 1-7 team, on a rebuilding
Yep.
team, and he can produce like that. I mean,
Yep.
come on.
The one thing I'll say though is I just don't. I mean, Isaiah Davis had a pretty good game. He had 7 carries, 65 yards. I mean, 50 of them came on one carry, but
Uh,
like,
yeah.
they don't, if they get rid of him, they don't have, like, Braylon Allen has not been it. Um,
Hmm.
they don't, they don't have it. Like, it's not like if you know, if the Panthers get rid of their guy, which we could talk about later,
Right.
they have Rico Dowdle, who has now emerged. And it's like, okay, you know what? This guy's
Sure.
expendable. Brees Hall's not expendable on this team. Wouldn't
Mm.
make any sense to trade them. I don't to trade him. I don't think. Um,
Yeah.
unless you're just blowing it up, I guess. But
I, I mean, that's fair. And like that's the logical way of thinking, right? Like
hmm,
that's like the extremely logical way of thinking. But I guess
sure,
it depends on what the Jets possibly get back for him. Because I
yeah,
mean, you're right. Like I think Brees Hall is way too valuable and too young to give up if you're the Jets and you're a rebuilding team. You don't want to give up your bright spots, especially if they're young. But
right.
like I don't know. I don't know that logic really makes sense coming from the Jets for me right now. So,
No, it doesn't. It's not like I'd be shocked if that
yeah,
notification came across my screen and it said Brees Hall going to the dang Patriots or whatever, but
which would be sick.
I, which would be sick.
It'd be sick.
Uh, but uh, yeah, I wouldn't be shocked, but I would be a little disappointed, a little disappointed.
Yeah.
But that's the Jets. On the Bengals side, I mean, it's a sad loss, but like
Mhm.
you still, coming off beating the Steelers and then you lose to the Jets,
Mhm.
guy, one of the biggest 180s for a fan base there. It simply has to be. But
At
the
home
good
too.
news, I guess, is yeah, right. That's ugly. The good news, I guess, is Flacco is still dealing that thing to Chase. That dude,
Golly.
19 targets, 12 catches, 91
I
yards. 91 yards on 12 catches is a little, let's, what are we doing? But
I mean that
man, he's dealing that thing.
we have a chart actually, where it shows the targets allocated to
Yeah.
receivers from
Yeah.
Joe Flacco this week. We're gonna go ahead and put that up right now. Take a look at this. As you said, Connor, the
Yeah.
number that really sticks out there is the big old whopping 19 for Jamar Chase, which it's I'm never gonna sit here and be like, why are you giving him that many targets?
No, that's pretty
Obviously,
good. That's pretty
but
good.
then you go, I mean, combined, the other six players on that list have five
Yeah.
less targets combined than Jamar Chase the entire game.
And that's the thing where it is sad from a guy T. Higgins, 2 targets, 1 catch. He did have 44 yards and a touchdown on it, but
Right.
it's a little sad, you
Right.
know. Um, that's Flacco for you, I guess. And I mean, he was 21 for 34, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and they
Yeah.
put up 38 points. This is a fine offensive performance. Throw that thing
Yeah.
to Jamar 19 times, like
And
totally fine.
and Chase Brown had another great
Oh yeah,
game.
sure.
Another
Yep.
great game.
Yep. Is pretty consistent on the ground. It is just it's just I can't catastrophic defense, just
Yeah.
catastrophic.
Yeah.
So that's just the headline of that game in general. I think just
Yeah.
two catastrophic defenses fighting to see who could be worse.
Worse. Yeah. And we
Yeah,
found out.
we found out which
We
one it
found
was.
out. Now speaking of catastrophic, dude,
Uh-huh.
and I mean when I didn't get a chance to watch this game live,
Cry.
but when I checked my phone and saw
Mm-hmm.
the score of this game, I
Mm-hmm.
almost threw it across the street because I was in disbelief. That would
Yeah,
be
right.
the Falcons and the Dolphins.
Yeah. Like we said last week, we said this last week. The Falcons mystery box.
Right.
You open it up, no idea what you're going to find inside. Could be literally anything. And this week it was a loss to the Dolphins. You beat the
Uh,
you beat the Bills last week. Congratulations. You lost to the Dolphins this week. How is it? I don't. What I do know is this: Kirk Cousins is not good at football anymore.
right.
So we can write that down, keep that in the back of our minds. Um, as a Michael Penix fan, little reassuring,
Sure.
little reassuring because I don't have to worry about my guy Mike losing his job anytime soon.
Right.
This was pretty ugly. It was
Yeah.
pretty ugly.
It it was I'm gonna upgrade you. I'm gonna do you one more
Mm,
on that. It was very ugly.
it
Like
was.
as
It
we're
was.
as we're calling it a meltdown in Hotlanta. Because
Love it.
my goodness, dude, you're right. Kirk Cousins, it's time. It's time. I mean,
Okay.
he's got a noodle arm at this point. I mean, Drake London didn't play, but you're going against the
Drake London didn't
Dolphins.
play, and they couldn't. I mean, they couldn't get this run game going at all, which is
Yeah.
honestly the more surprising part to me. Bijan 9 carries, 25 yards. I mean, that's just not good enough. That's not
Yeah.
good enough. They knew. Hey, firstly, Kirk also truly he's like 2015 Peyton Manning levels of mobile. Like he's not moving at all. If Miami had defenders anywhere near him, he kind of was like, I'm just gonna sit down.
Right.
I'm just gonna sit. Just please don't hit me.
Right.
I'm just gonna take a knee.
Yeah.
Um, so that combined with Bijan having absolutely no success, it was just recipe for disaster.
Well, and uh, two things that stick out to me is that Tua had a nearly, if you just look at the stats, he had a nearly
Mm.
flawless game. Um,
Yes, he
20
did.
for 26, 205 yards, four touchdowns. The thing that sticks out to me is one sack.
Yeah, big time,
Sacked
big
one
time.
time.
And because the Falcons, they'd been known to be lacking pass rush, but it had been picking up recently. So that is very impressive that a
Mhm.
Miami offensive line that has been bad was able to hold up in that way. The one thing I will say about Tua though, 3.7 air yards per attempt.
Yeah.
Extremely low. His lowest
Right.
since week 12 of 2021. Um, but
Jeez.
like you can't take away the four touchdowns, the efficiency, but he was not slinging that thing down the field.
Yeah.
Um, but there were some classic Jalen Waddle plays. I was happy to
Right.
see Waddle kind of take a crosser off the middle, just take that thing all the way. That
Yeah.
love to see that. That's kind of that classic Miami offense that we used to know.
Haven't been
Um,
seeing in some time. Yeah.
haven't seen in some time. The run game situation here is a little interesting for Miami. I think
Yeah.
Ollie Gordon is looking kind of good on the ground. They give him 10 carries.
Yeah.
It was 18 carries for A Chains. So, they're not phasing him out or anything.
Right.
But I saw that Ollie Gordon had a 70% rushing success rate, which is the fifth highest in a game this season, like at all for anybody who had at least
Yeah.
10 carries. So that's kind of impressive. And it also, I think, is a testament to how the Falcons defense was just not solidifying anything in the trenches, which
Yeah.
is, guys, you're playing the Dolphins. Guys,
Right.
guys,
And
play the
like,
Dolphins.
and like, Ollie Gordon looked good. He had that one really good reception too for a touchdown.
Yes. Good point.
Um,
Yes, he did.
so I mean, HN 3.7 yards per carry. It's
Hmm.
not really what you want to see, but for me, which we're gonna talk about with us some other players too, he's
Hmm.
just kind of passing the eye test for me. Like I don't know, like he,
100%. A player like that, I just like, especially if you have a guy like Ollie Gordon who may
Mhm.
be able to sort of take over that like grinder role, totally fine. Just
Yeah,
get A-Chain the ball in space and let him work because he's so explosive and
hmm
so, just dynamic that's totally fine. He's way obviously way more explosive and dynamic than Ollie Gordon,
right,
but you let him take the, for lack of a better word, CTE carries and you take the fun stuff, you know?
right,
Uh, which is, Ollie Gordon, he's surprising me a little bit because coming out of the draft, I didn't really like him. His last season in college was bad. It was really bad. But the
mm,
season before that, he was one of the best college players. He was one of the best players in college. Like he truly was. And then
yeah,
just his last season at Oklahoma State was a mystery that I decided I was like, listen, I think that he's a little too plodding, a little too he's a little too slow to make his decisions. But it
mm,
seems like in this offense, it's just not mattering, and he's a hard nosed runner. And so I don't know what was going on that last season in Oklahoma State, but he looks better. I'm happy for him. Um, another player I want to highlight. I want to highlight somebody as a Seahawks fan. One of the biggest personnel mistakes I think that John Schneider has made in recent years is letting that man Jordan Brooks walk because he
mm,
is so good. He is
yeah,
so good as a linebacker for the Dolphins.
yeah,
He and that Seahawks second linebacker spot is absolutely the weakness of the defense. So could really use that guy over here, but
yeah,
he's a Dolphin. He's a
yeah,
Dolphin. Nine
yeah,
innings, whatever. And I mean, he had a great game. He had like
great game.
he was rushing the passer. He had a sack. He had four pressures. He was blowing up the run game. He had one that was like on the goal line where he just
Yeah.
blew him, just blitzed him up, like tackle for loss. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I just want to shout him out because he's playing great. Great
Yeah,
player.
and that play that you're talking about where yeah, it was like a fourth and goal with the Falcons and they were trying to run it with Bijan,
Yeah,
which seems no-brainer. But then
sure, of
like yeah,
course.
Jordan Brooks just like found a hole somehow. And I
Yep,
mean, he lit Bijan up. Like Bijan barely
absolutely.
had time to get the ball before he
Yeah,
was already there, which is nuts.
it really is. He
Yeah.
had a great game.
Great
He had
game.
a great game. Kyle
Uh
Pitts with 9 catches, 9 targets, 9 catches.
yeah.
I guess, if Kirk ever has to play again, go ahead, throw Pitts in the fantasy lineup. Go ahead, throw his
Right?
receptions on the slip because apparently Kirk likes him again. I don't know.
Right? And I mean, you look at some of these splits of targets and
Right.
it's a little rough. Like
It is.
it's a little rough. And granted, yeah, we're talking about Kirk Cousins, right? But I mean, Bijan Robinson, I don't know if you have, I apologize. I don't know if you've already said what Bijan Robinson's numbers were for this week.
I think I did, but I'll say it again because it was crazy.
Yeah,
9 carries for 25 yards on the ground.
that's
25 rushing yards.
should never happen.
No, it shouldn't. No, it simply shouldn't. He's far too good of a player for that. And it is the kind of thing where it's not like any other player was doing anything. Tyler
Yeah.
Algier did nothing,
Yeah.
so it's not like we need to worry about Bijan having any problems. They just
Right.
couldn't get anything to work at all.
Mm-mm. Which is which was really I didn't expect Atlanta to come out and look like world beaters with Kirk Cousins, but I didn't expect them to look
Sure.
that bad. And the defense didn't look
I
great. Like, I mean, Kirk Cousins doesn't play defense,
Nope.
and he didn't throw an interception. Like, um,
No, yeah, you still gave up 34 points
yeah,
to this very struggling Dolphins offense. So,
yeah,
I mean, I is this truly like I would have to look at their schedule again, but is this the ultimate like play to the opponent team? Like, I'm a little worried now about the Seahawks coming to Atlanta in December because what if they just decide to turn it up? You know what I mean? They're just going to turn that thing up on us, but
I mean,
the Dolphins, yeah, come on, 34-10,
I mean,
and the Panthers 30-0. What are we doing?
maybe like I'll be honest with you. When we have in our fumble opinion for the week the Seahawks and Falcons play. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know now, let you know early. I am slamming that Seahawks money line.
All right. I
Uh,
appreciate it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I'll take it.
Now it doesn't mean
I'll
that.
take it.
Well, never mind. But that's me saying that they kind of do. However, when they play to their opposition of what we consider to be worse teams, they play below what we thought was possible.
For
Um,
sure.
so
It's
it's
just
it's
the
like
ultimate, yeah.
yeah, it's like a next because when the Panthers have come out and proven that they're a lot better than people thought they were going to be, but they lost
Sure.
30 to none, none,
To the
big
Panthers.
old goose
How
egg
you do that? Yeah, that's
when the
not.
Panthers were down and out.
Well, it's just, obviously you can't do football math this way, but we're going to talk about this Bills Carolina game where the
Right,
Bills beat them 40-9
right.
and the Falcons beat the Bills, but they lost to the Panthers. What the hell is
It
happening?
it doesn't make
Like,
it. It's that circle, like that circle of congruence between who beat who in the
right.
NFL that never ends.
This is this is
Yeah,
not adding up. It's simply not adding up.
yeah.
It's not coming together. Um,
You know it is coming
yeah. And
together.
what yeah, I was just about to say, what
Yeah,
is coming together?
yeah.
The
Uh,
Patriots.
woo.
The Patriots. The Patriots. The Patriots beat the Browns. It was a close first half. A lot
Right.
closer than I think anybody expected, but Patriots end up pulling it out. 32-13. Patriots go to 6-2, Browns to 2-6.
Hmm.
Um, the performance of this game, to be honest, was Myles Garrett. I think that's
which
I
is
mean,
so sad. Like,
firstly super sad.
yeah,
Super sad that the performance of this game was Myles Garrett and they lost 32 to 13.
yeah,
I mean, the dude had 5 sacks, 8 pressures, which was half of every pressure the Browns had this game. He had half of them
that's
by himself.
so insane.
Um, he beat up on our guy Will Campbell, which is unfortunate, but
He
I mean
did.
that's a superhero right there. That's a damn
Right,
superhero. I'm not gonna get to go too hard on my rookie Will Campbell
right.
because
And
that
it
Myles
didn't
Garrett, I
matter.
think he can teleport. It didn't matter.
It didn't
It didn't
matter.
matter.
Like, it just simply did not matter. And there are a lot of people who I tend to feel bad for Myles Garrett. However,
Hmm.
people are like, I'm done feeling bad for him because he chose to sign that
Yeah,
big ass extension to stay in
yeah,
Cleveland. And now he's just
yeah.
like, ah, man, bah. It's like you did it to
He threw on his
yourself.
helmet and he's
Yeah,
all upset and angry. I agree. I'm kind of on that page a little bit, but like I mean, of course he's gonna have those emotions in the moment. Like I'm not like you
sure.
can't have emotions when you're losing a football game. Like of course you can, especially when you have 5 freaking sacks and the
Yeah,
rest of your team is letting you
franchise single
down.
game record, by the way.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's we've got a fun Seahawks related fact here. That's the first time someone's had that many sacks in a game and their team lost since Derek Thomas had 7 against the Seahawks, and the Seahawks beat him, and that was the '90s sometime. But yeah, Derek Thomas had
Wow.
7 against the Seahawks, and the Chiefs lost, so that was awesome. Uh,
Dude,
saw that stat scroll across the bottom of my TV screen.
that's so bad. Like I'm like
It's really bad.
it's really bad.
It's
Um,
really bad. But I mean, yeah, that second half, and of course we'll talk about Drake May because Drake May
sure.
continues to play wonderfully.
Yeah.
That second half, he just started slicing and dicing, and he was throwing some great deep balls to Booty, and that first half, it was like okay, like I think it was 9-7 at the half. Like
Yeah.
Browns kicked a field goal, or I mean the Patriots kicked a field goal right at the end of the half to go up 9-7, and then they kind of blew it wide open in the second half there when May
Hmm.
just decided, oh yeah, I'm an MVP candidate.
Well, and that's kind of been consistent with the Patriots. I mean, they get down in small like deficits in the
It's
first
true.
half, and then they come out and they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's just
Hmm.
win it. Like that they did that last week against the Titans. I mean, it was 13 to 17 at halftime, and then
Yeah,
they just took off. I mean, it's like
that's a good
the
point.
second half Patriots this year seem to be unbeatable. Uh
Yeah, they really do.
like
They really do. I wonder what they're doing at halftime in there. What's
I,
Vrabel telling them?
I think Drake May is. I think he's given him like a. Do you think Drake May takes the stand, or do you think it is Vrabel that comes in there and gives him a pep talk? What do you think it is?
I feel like honestly, I feel like it's variable. I kind of do. I don't.
Yeah,
I just feel like he's that kind of coach, and I just feel like May. Not saying May's not a great leader or anything, but he seems a little quiet to me. He seems like maybe
yeah,
he's not jumping up on a bench and yelling to the whole team or something. But
yeah.
I could be right. You know, who knows? I have no damn idea. But
Yeah.
I think Mike Vrabel probably gives them a good talking to, and he says, "All right, everybody, have a great second half, except Trayvon Henderson. I hope you die."
Yeah, no, except for this week. Except for this week.
Except for this week. Yeah, except for this week. Trayvon Henderson, 10 carries, 75 yards, showed a little bit of explosiveness. We love
Yeah.
to see it. Immediately, Vrabel rewards him by leaking to the press they're looking for a running back in the trade market. But we
Dude.
don't, he said, you know what, Travion? That's a great game you had.
He said,
Enjoy thinking about it on the bench
he
next
said, here you
game.
go, Rook. Here you go.
Yeah.
In fact, let's talk about that right now, actually. Because the
Yeah.
Patriots have been going nuts in trade speculations. We'll throw one of them
Yes.
up right now. It's what Connor was alluding to earlier with Chuba Hubbard. Because
Yes.
through like through reports, the Patriots have called the Panthers to talk about the availability of Chuba Hubbard. Now, this is very interesting, right? Like, it's very interesting because I mean, at right now, if you did this last year,
Mm.
maybe not, right? Because Chuba Hubbard seemed a little too important to what the Panthers were doing over there. But now, like we talked, you know, before recording, Rico just seems like like he's too good for them to worry about losing Chuba thinking in the present moment.
100%. I mean, yeah, we will of course get to that game, but like
Hmm.
as a little preview, Rico looked much better. You know,
Yeah.
Rico looked much better. He had less carries, but more yards, and he just looks better. So
Yeah.
that's twofold. It's like one that makes it to where okay, the Panthers probably do feel okay trading Chuba, but it's also you're trading for a dude that just lost his job to Rico Dowdle.
Right.
So you
Right.
know, to me, if that if I see the notification, Chuba Hubbard going to the Patriots,
Hmm.
that doesn't make their Super Bowl odds better to me. Yes,
Mm.
I'm just gonna say that. To me that doesn't make me think okay, this is a real team now.
That's yeah.
It doesn't do that to me.
Fair. And especially with what we've seen this year. Like, because I mean, it's been consistent in every game
Yeah.
that, and we'll talk, like we said, we will talk about this a little bit more, but it's important to what we're talking about now because every game that Chuba and Rico, since Chuba Hubbard came back after Rico Dowdle's explosion,
Mm-hmm.
every single game, Rico Dowdle has outperformed Chuba Hubbard with the same or less amount of carries.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. And it did look a little bit like towards the end of this game, it seemed like the Panthers kind of realized that, and they kind
Yeah.
of just let Rico take most of the work towards the end. So I don't know if that's a sign for games to
Yeah.
come that hey, it's just all Rico, or like maybe Chuba is just out the door. You know,
Maybe.
it seems like it's very possible.
Maybe, but I also saw back to the Patriots too.
Yes.
Um, that supposedly they made a call to the
Hmm.
Philadelphia Eagles and offered a second round pick for AJ Brown. And the Eagles were like, no. Uh,
You can't blame him for trying.
you
You can't. Firstly,
can't.
you can't blame him for trying.
Yeah.
Secondly, the if the Eagles if the Eagles could get a first for AJ Brown, they should do that right now because
Yes.
they simply would that would not make their team that much worse with the way they're using it. That's not what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
But if the freaking Patriots got AJ Brown, now that would raise their Super Bowl odds.
That would be
That
fun.
would be great.
That would be
Could you
so
imagine?
fun. I mean, it would
Yeah,
be
that
terrible for Eagles fans, right?
Well, yeah, sure, of course, yeah. Eagles fans probably disagree with what I feel like they would probably disagree with what I just said about that first round pick, but it's
Sure.
fine. So neither I'm just thinking about AJ Brown and Stephon Diggs lining up across from each other.
Ah,
That'd be so
man.
cool. That'd be kind of cool.
Ah, man. Dude, that would be like the most high performing problematic wide receiver room. Like it'd be
Yeah,
so
right.
good.
Yeah,
Like
the most diva wide receiver room you can imagine. Totally fine. They've earned the right to be that way, but like,
exactly.
listen, man, that is what that is what we would be experiencing.
Yeah.
Maybe we're disrespecting Booty a little bit, man, because Booty has really kind of turned it up. He
Yeah,
just,
yes.
as a contested catch receiver, he is really good. He's doing his job. He he's a Drake May right now is the best deep ball thrower in the league,
Yeah.
and Booty's looking like one of the best deep ball catchers in the league. So
Yeah.
um
I mean
he's filling that role.
he's an incredible, yeah, he's an incredible deep threat. And like one guy who performed today, I mean they have so it's really interesting because you look at their wide receiver room and a lot of these people, except for Stephon Diggs, are not household names. Like,
Sure.
however, they all have the capability of going out there and putting up some good numbers. And you think about that and you're like, okay, is that because they're underrated or is that because Drake May is elevating them? Because I mean, Mac Hollins had 7 receptions for 89 yards.
Right, right. And I mean, yeah, I think that just watching the game, like it didn't seem like Mac Hollins was doing anything, crazy. So I do sort of think that I think that May is absolutely elevating these wide
Yeah.
receivers, and I think that yeah, maybe if Booty wasn't on this team, we wouldn't be talking about him at all. But
Yeah.
because May is one of the best deep ball throwers, if not the best deep ball thrower in the league, and because he can just bullet that thing in there, and Mac Hollins does have some strong hands, so
Yeah.
put it in any kind of window. Yeah, I
Strong,
mean,
strong hands, strong feet.
strong feet.
Strong
Did you see his
feet.
costume? Did you see his
Yes.
chest piece? That was funny,
Yes,
man. I liked
dude.
it. I
And
liked it.
for those of you who don't know Matt Collins, he is notoriously known for walking around barefoot. Hates wearing shoes. Doesn't
Just doesn't wear
matter.
shoes.
Doesn't matter. Like when he played for Buffalo and it was like -10, he was out in the field with no shoes
Insane.
during warm-ups. People were like, "What is this guy doing?" He was like,
What is this guy doing?
it helps me get centered
He's
before a game."
grounded.
Yeah.
He stays grounded. Sure.
It's like, dude, put
Whatever,
your
man.
dogs up.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
Dylan
Good
Gabriel,
Halloween costume.
really quick with Dylan Gabriel on the other side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not a great game.
No, it
Um,
wasn't.
Not a great game. Uh, but I'm gonna be
But
honest, dude. I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest. Like watching some of it, I mean, no one on the Browns had a good game on the offense. So like,
sure.
he made some poor throws. Like he made
Mm-hmm.
some weird throws, and he some of his placement was off. But if I'm
Most definitely.
honest, I don't think he's a franchise guy, but he passes the eye test a little bit for me with some of his stuff. Like he looks better than what I thought he would in this Browns broken
Okay.
offense.
Okay.
Like I
Yeah. I mean,
said,
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I don't expect, Shadur to be coming in for him anytime super soon,
right.
but I do think this performance kind of makes it a little more like, dude, these guys trading Joe Flacco was insane, man.
Bad,
Like,
bad,
it's
bad.
insane that they
Really
did that.
bad.
Um, but yeah, like I said, I don't expect him to lose the job anytime soon, I
Mhm.
guess. But yeah, no, this was not a great game.
Mm-mm.
Um,
And
he just
it seems
some of his
like
throws.
it seems like like it's just back and forth opposite because as soon as we start talking good about Judkins and how he's outperforming Travion
Yeah.
Henderson outperforms him
I
incredibly.
mean, they just could not get anything going in this rushing
No.
game. Yeah, not at all. The leading rusher on the game for them was Malachi Corley, the wide receiver, who they gave one like jet sweep at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's it. That was their leading rusher on one jet sweep. And it's
Yep.
Malachi freaking Corley who got cut by the Jets. You know how good you have to be to get cut by the Jets
This year, dude, I mean,
this year?
phew,
This offseason, you got cut by the damn Jets. All right.
that's
That's not good.
yeah, it's pretty bad. Um, just a total domination as they've been doing throughout the entire year in the second half by the Patriots.
Yep.
As our graphic says, and we will keep saying as little fanboys here,
Mm.
may I have some more? And every single week he says, yes, my child, you can.
I love it. Just one to wrap it up. The Drake May stat is just continuing. He's had 7 straight games of 200 plus passing yards and 100 plus passer rating, which is the tied for the longest streak ever by a 23-year-old or younger. And he's tied with Mahomes and Marino, it's the same people that he's been tied with. Uh, those MVP winning seasons for Mahomes and Marino still tied. And if he has one more game, he breaks the record that is held by, one more time, Mahomes and Marino.
Seems like every
So,
week you're bringing up historical stats about Drake May. It's
well, it's this,
crazy.
it's kind of this one stat that keeps continuing, but like every week he continues it, I'm gonna bring it up because it is absolutely ridiculous.
Now, one thing really quick that I thought
mm,
was funny,
yes.
was that one interception that Drake May had where he
Oh yeah,
just
yeah,
flat
yeah.
out launched it at
Yep,
Carson Schlesinger for the Browns, and
yep.
and he came out later. He was asked about the interception, and he quote said, I was looking
Great
downfield
play.
and forgot the guy in front of me could jump.
Good jump.
I mean, I
Great
love
quotes.
that,
That's
dude.
exactly what you want him to say. That's
Love that.
exactly what
Like
you
he
want him
wasn't
to
like,
say.
I misread my mechanics and the play just didn't end up working out for us. He was like, my bad. Like
Yeah, I forgot I could jump.
my fault, OG.
That's perfect. That's
Um,
perfect.
that's
Love it.
what you want your franchise guys saying. Like
Absolutely. And Schwarzenegger's a great player. He got hurt. I
yeah,
hope he's okay.
yeah,
High ankle sprain, I think. Hope he comes back stronger.
yeah,
But yeah, that's really funny. That's
yeah.
funny. What are you gonna
Uh,
do?
you know what wasn't funny?
No, this
Uh,
game we were talking about was not funny.
yeah. We're calling it a big old stampede. The Bills just trample
Buffaloes.
the
Buffalo
Panthers in
Bills.
Charlotte, and you know what? I'm sticking with Red Rocket after that game. I don't care. You can't make me call him Red Rifle. That's Red Rocket from now
That's
on.
you know what? Totally fine. This is very similar to the Atlanta situation.
Yep.
Bryce Young, job security. Like I guess you're
Right?
good, man.
Who
I
knew?
guess you're good. Yep. Cause this was ugly from Mr. Dalton. 16
Very.
for 24, 175 passing yards, an interception. Um, he did. I mean, it is kind of funny looking at his stat line compared to Josh Allen. Obviously, there's the context needed because Josh Allen's stat line was 12 for 19, 163 passing yards and a touchdown, but he
Right.
just didn't need to do anything because his running back turned into freaking Superman. I don't know what that was.
James Cook, and against the
James,
defensive line that for the
yeah,
past
this is,
5, 6
yeah.
weeks had been the best rushing
Yep.
defense in the league.
I feel like James Cook is really, really one of those like at least by me, insanely underrated because I never think about him as like one of the best running backs in the league or
Right.
even in like the top echelon of running backs. I just never think about that.
Right.
Never think about that at all. I don't really know why. I don't really know why, but he puts up a performance like this and I don't who's talking about
You
it?
don't see it anywhere.
Who's gassing it up? Who's
Yeah.
saying James Cook might be like a top three running back in the league right now? I
It's
mean,
because of their it's because of who's their quarterback. It's
that's a
because
good point.
it's
That's exactly what it
always
is.
going to be the face of the like if Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs were playing and they won a game and Patrick Mahomes had 185 passing yards, one touchdown, and Isaiah Pacheco went for 250 rushing yards, they'd be like, Mahomes leads them again. Like
You're
that's
probably
because
right.
that's
You're
exactly
probably
what it
right.
is. Like
Yeah.
it's not as sexy for these news stations and for these people who cover it to be like James Cook leading the Bills.
Yeah. I
They're just
mean,
going to be like Josh
yeah.
Allen.
Well, and I mean, it's because it's the kind of thing where you don't have to say, oh, James Cook is leading the Bills, but you can at least be like, I bet it's a little bit people would feel like they're discrediting Josh Allen a little bit by
Yeah,
saying that his running back is one of the best players. Like, I mean, not really. Like, yeah, Josh is still obviously great player, won MVP last year, like unbelievable quarterback who also has an unbelievable running back by his side. That's just the case.
Hmm.
And we
So
should be talking about it more.
interesting question. Do you
Mm,
think that because what you just said, I'm not saying I disagree at all. Do you
no, sure.
think they're trying to paint a better MVP narrative for Josh Allen? In terms of like
I
he
think
doesn't
that
have as much help, he doesn't have this because they try to do that with every quarterback, where they're like, this quarterback does it with no help. Well, this quarterback does it with less help.
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I do. I think that only because James Cook is also like he's an underrated player, not necessarily a household name. Like you can't do that with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. You
Sure,
simply cannot. You
sure,
know what I mean? You
yeah,
can't be like do this James Cook stuff with that. And like Mahomes has never really had a running back like that. So it's
mhm,
never been really a problem for him. So yeah, I just kind of think it's a little bit of a unique situation where we have the elite quarterback in Josh Allen, and we have a running back who is not popular, was
mhm,
not popular coming into the league. Took him,
True.
maybe a season or two to really get going. So it's like, I think it's just that perfect storm of combination to like, oh, nobody's talking about James Cook.
Yeah.
But I mean, to read his stat line, I don't know if I read it yet. 19 carries for 216 yards and two touchdowns.
My gosh, dude.
Um, he's only the fourth player ever to have over 215 yards and two touchdowns on less than 20 carries,
That's
joining
insane.
Hall of Fame 60s running back Bobby Mitchell and then Bo Jackson and Derrick Henry. So there you go.
Uh,
Bo
Duke,
Jackson and Derrick Henry, pretty good company.
216 rushing yards on an average split of 11 and a half yards a carry is
Yeah.
absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, that is freaky.
Yeah.
That is freaky. And like you said, the Carolina rush defense really isn't that bad. It's not
No.
like he did this against like, I mean, obviously I say the Dolphins. The Dolphins had been terrible against until this week,
Right.
but like it's not like he did it against the Dolphins. It's not like
Or
he
the
did it against
Titans.
sure. No, I mean, yeah. Oh, I got another one for you. Most rushing yards by a Bill
No, don't, don't,
since
don't. Oh
go ahead,
no, the
say it. Say it
glove.
for
Oh
me.
no,
Yeah,
OJ.
boo. All right, my bad. My bad. I didn't need to bring that up.
Go,
I
OJ,
didn't
go.
need
Sorry.
to I didn't need to bring that up. OJ had like 275 in that game, by the way. So
Yeah, yeah.
we could talk about how great of a football player OJ fucking Simpson was. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I think half the people that were watching just turned the video off.
No, they're not. He's dead. Come on, we're good.
Uh,
We're good.
oh man, is this how you felt when I talked about
Um,
the Red Rocket last week?
no, it's not. I think the Red Rocket is funny. It's grossing me out. You know what I mean? It's grossing me out. This dude OJ's a murderer, but like I'm talking about his football. It's fine. It's whatever. It's all good. But yeah, Buffalo beat the crap out of Carolina, 40-9. They're a good team, despite what happened against the Falcons, I guess. You know what I mean? They're a good team though.
Yeah.
They think people are a little down on them, but 40-9.
Well, I mean, like, it's nuts. Like this game was so we expected the Bills to win, but not like this. Not in Charlotte. Like
Right.
not like and sure, with Andy Dalton starting, we were kind of like, meh, like that's not great.
Yeah,
Which is great if you're a Panthers fan and you've been
exactly.
doubting
This is what I'm
Bryce
saying.
Young.
This is honestly
Um,
pretty good news for
yeah,
the Panthers fans a little bit that they
yeah,
okay, like all right, Andy Dalton is not coming back. Like this benching thing is behind us.
right,
It's all Bryce from here on out. I mean, I guess we maybe could have predicted that after a run of Dolphins, Cowboys, and Jets, that once we got to Bills, we could have predicted that because it's an interesting bookend to look at here because it's week 4 was the Patriots and they lost 42-13,
right,
and then they win 3 in a row, and then they play the Bills and they lose 40-9.
right,
So
right.
it's a little bit of a pattern of
Facing those super
if you're
teams.
playing if you're
Yeah,
playing like a good team, you're probably
right.
cooked. But
And you know, like this is another game I couldn't watch in the moment, but I remember I got a
sure,
text that I saw
hmm
pop up on my phone from my mom, one of those famous texts,
beautiful,
and it said Andy gets sacked a bunch much, Dalton. Um,
love it. That. Put that on his jersey.
and
Put
I
that
was
on his
like,
jersey.
yeah, put like a bunch of hyphens. I just have it like stretching
Right.
across his entire back.
Gets
Um,
sacked a lot.
yeah, and it's just pointing to the number 14, because that's how much he's
Right.
gonna get sacked. He got sacked
14.
7 times in that game, got pressured a ton, made some really poor decisions. And
Yep.
I don't know if you've read them yet, but the splits, because we were just talking about Rico and Chuba Hubbard. The
Hmm.
splits where Chuba Hubbard got 12 carries, Rico Dowdle. Do you want to take this car with the running
Yeah,
splits?
I can. Yeah. Yeah, Dowdle was 8 for 54 and Hubbard was 12 for 34.
Right.
Um so it's and like Dowdle just looked better. He just looked like um He's averaging 5.7 yards per carry.
Yeah.
5.7 yards per carry. Of course, it's a little bit smaller sample size than most of the other main running backs, but that's third best in the
Yeah.
NFL.
Yeah.
So like Rico just looks really good. The one thing that I will mention for the Panthers that is really tough is that offensive line sustained some serious injuries.
Yeah.
Basically, I think it's that whole right side is kind of
Yeah.
just cooked. So that's bad. Um,
Right.
really bad for their propositions later this season.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be another big test for Bryce in these upcoming weeks to see how he handles the
Right.
inevitable pressure that's going to be coming in because those offensive line injuries are really tough.
Well, and they got lucky with the center position because their center went down, and
Mm,
thankfully their backup, Cade Mays, came in and has been playing
yeah,
good for them. But
right,
that's an extremely good point about Bryce Young and the pressure because we know, we've talked about it, that Bryce Young, his weakness is pressure. And whenever he faces pressure, he
right,
panics and those bad throws start coming out and bad decisions. And we haven't had to see him be rushed a lot in these past on that 3 week win stretch. Um,
right. No, no, none of those defenses are particularly pressure heavy.
right.
So
So it's
yeah, I mean,
you're absolutely right.
yeah. This week they've got the Packers. Like that'll be really I don't know if interesting is the word, but it'll be something. Um
It'll be really telling.
it
Uh,
will. But then I'll be honest, they actually have a pretty chill schedule after that up until they get to I'd say the Rams in week 13.
mm,
Um yeah, after the Packers, they have a few games where I don't think they're going to face much they're not facing very good defensive lines. So we'll see how that works out for them, and
yeah,
maybe it could very easily be a similar situation to the last 5 weeks that we saw, where Packers maybe do them a little dirty, but then they can get right. So we'll
yeah,
see.
yeah. Big win for the Bills.
Really
They
was.
stomped through.
That's
Um,
what they should have done. It really is
yeah,
kind of what they should have done at being the Bills. So
yeah.
affirming for them.
And just like the Bills stomped through the Panthers, which I'm sure the Panthers fans are tired of hearing me say at this point, we're gonna stomp through to the next game, which is between the Colts and the Titans. Just complete dominance again.
Some stompage in this one for
Yeah.
sure. Colts 38, Titans 14.
Hmm.
Colts 7-1, Titans 1-7. The Colts only team in the NFL to score 20 points in every game this season. And they've scored 30 points in 6 of their 8 games so far.
It's
So
ridiculous, dude.
these guys are just on fire,
It's
man.
ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. And you know who else is on fire? Is Jonathan Taylor, man. My
On
gosh.
super fire.
My
On blue,
gosh.
red hot, scorching
I
fire.
mean,
I mean, 12 carries, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns, had that 180-yard, like beautiful sideline, tightrope, beautiful
yeah,
run. The guy is the best running back in the league right now. If you've got him in
for
fantasy
sure.
football, you're probably like undefeated. I don't know, probably not, but
If you got
you're
him in
doing
fantasy
great.
football, F you, man, because
Yeah,
everyone else wants
right.
them. Everyone else wants them.
Yeah. I mean, it is one of those fantasy football things where it's like, why was he not going earlier? I know it's because of Daniel Jones. I know
Right,
why. But like
right.
people, it's like Chase Brown was going before him sometimes. Like they're just things that we can look back on, and we'll learn. We'll learn. We'll learn from
Sorry.
our mistakes here.
Well, I think it's because we second guess so much when the season starts because Jonathan Taylor, he had some injury struggles. And so I think
He
people
had.
might have been worried about him staying on the field and right what Daniel Jones would look like or because we didn't know until September or
Dude,
late August if Daniel
we thought
Jones,
it could have been Richardson up until then,
right,
like Yeah, it was like it was like it seemed like a close quarterback battle between
Yes.
Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson. I don't. I'm really curious about what was actually going on in that camp. Is there any shot that it was actually close? There's no way.
There, it can't be as close as they were saying it was. Like
Because
after
yeah, it
seeing
was like
this,
right,
there's no
right.
way.
Because I mean, Anthony Richardson's not doing this. Not
No,
even
no
close.
one. Like basically, Daniel Jones is. I mean,
I
no
mean,
one's
yeah,
doing this. Like, I mean, maybe like one or two other people, but like, there's a picture.
but yeah.
There's a picture from this game
Hmm.
that I saw that I had to include,
Okay.
and it's a picture of basically an HB dive up the middle, and the
Yep.
hole. I'm gonna put it up right now. The
This
hole that Jonathan
is just
Taylor has to
insane.
run through is like 8 yards wide.
Dude, that's like high school. That's like high school. That is not professional football right there.
That's
But yeah, yeah.
crazy.
I know we do genuinely need to be giving a lot of props to this Colts offensive line because it is so good. And it really like I think some people in the national media need to start like reevaluating the importance of offensive pieces because if this is what a team that's quarterbacked by Daniel Jones with like wide receivers that are pretty good but not elite, you've got a great running back and a great offensive line, and they're the best offense we've seen in years.
Right,
If you have
right.
a, because there's not a lot of teams that you can say they have a great offensive line. There's simply not. There's not a lot of teams that have a great offensive line,
Hmm.
and we're looking at what happens when you have a great offensive line.
Yeah,
This needs to be the number one priority for every team. Obviously, that's impossible for every team to have a good offensive line. There's just not
sure.
enough offensive linemen that exist in the world to make that happen.
Yeah.
But
A complete, well-rounded, seemingly no holes offensive line.
right,
Yeah,
right. So, but I mean, somebody on this offensive line is winning that brand new Protector of the Year award.
absolutely they are.
It's locked in. Probably
It
Quentin
gotta
Quentin
be.
Nelson, right?
And he's so good, dude.
Yeah, probably. It should
He's
be. It
so
should be.
good.
I
He's
mean,
so good.
this picture is insane, man. This picture is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. And like another thing I want to talk about, speaking of awards, um,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, I love Drake May. I love what
sure.
Daniel Jones has done. Patrick Mahomes is coming back into it. Like, all these players are doing a really good job, but I mean, for me, Jonathan Taylor has to win this award. Like, if he keeps doing this, there's no reason he shouldn't be the MVP. Let me really quick. I just want to read something.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Um, Jonathan Taylor, his on pace stats this season versus Adrian Peterson's 2012
Yes,
MVP season.
yes.
On the Jonathan Taylor anticipated is 1900 rushing yards, um, 26 rushing touchdowns, 438
Unbelievable.
receiving yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. To compare that to AP,
Yeah,
basically 2100 rushing yards, 12 rushing touchdowns,
right.
217 receiving yards, 1 receiving touchdown. I mean, he's on pace for
No,
26 rushing touchdowns.
if he hits those touchdown numbers, it has to be. It
Yeah,
has to be. Because I mean, I keep seeing people compare him to Saquon's season last year, where
right.
like it was another historic running back season. He's already got more touchdowns than him, I
I
think.
know.
Like already.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, he's absolutely on pace for the AP and Sean
Offensive player of
Alexander
the year. Yeah,
mold of
right.
of potentially MVP. I mean, the guy is looking unbelievable. But at the very least, offensive player of the year is probably
Right.
locked up.
It's
It's
gotta
probably
be.
over.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one's
yeah.
that one's gotta be. And I don't know. Like this Colts team to me, I to be fair, my
I mean this
team, go ahead, sorry.
yeah. No. Go you go ahead. You go ahead.
What I was gonna say is that to be fair, unlike your team, my team is out of it, right?
Correct.
So For me, it would be so amazing to see this Colts team led by Daniel Jones win a Super Bowl.
Dude, if the
Like,
Colts come out of the AFC, yeah,
that'd be
that's a
so
great
fun.
football freaking season right there. That
So
is a
fun.
great football season if the Colts come out of the AFC. I mean, I hope it doesn't seem like it. You remember how the Vikings were like 14-3 last
Right.
year,
Yeah.
and then they just blew it in the playoffs
Yeah.
because Sam Darnold was awesome all season and then blew it in the playoffs.
Yes.
Is there a world where that happens? There is. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is. But yeah, this offense is just looking so historically good, and I would love them in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs or
Mm.
against maybe the Patriots. Maybe a little Colts
That'd be
Patriots.
super
What year
fun,
is
dude.
it?
That'd be
What
so
year is
fun.
it? Colts Patriots. Come
Golly.
on.
Bringing us back, dude. Bringing us back.
Bringing us back. Daniel Jones and Drake May, the new Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Dude. Like, I don't know if you hear that in the background, but that's the alarm sounding for it's Colts and Patriots AFC Championship time. You hear
I'm gonna
that?
be honest, it's probably just the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl again, but I'm not gonna
No.
bring that up. We're
I
not gonna bring that
rebuke
up.
that. I
It's
rebuke
probably
what
the
you
Chiefs
just
winning the Super Bowl
said.
again, but we're not bringing that up.
No, Dan,
Probably what's
but
going to
you're
happen.
right. Like you're unfortunately you're right.
Ah,
Like
probably what's going to happen.
but here's the thing with the Sam Darnold thing.
Hmm.
With last year is that yes, that very much so you'd expect that to happen but the other way around.
Okay.
However, Daniel Jones has won a game in the playoffs before. Something Sam Darnold had never
Oh,
done.
nice. He's got the
Got
experience.
the experience.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I am. Yeah. What?
and Sam Darnold didn't have Jonathan Taylor last year.
No, that's a good point. That is a very good point. He did have Justin Jefferson, though.
Yeah,
He
you're
did
right.
have Justin
Jay
Jefferson,
Jettis,
though.
Jordan
You know what I mean?
Addison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still had some stuff going on over there. But
Yeah, it's not like he was working with scrubs.
right.
But
But no, I am seeing though Colts Chiefs week 12. I need it.
ooh,
I need it. In
love it.
Arrowhead. I need it.
Oh, need a
I
big
need
Daniel
it.
Jones game.
Dude, if they win that like convincingly, that would be sick.
Yeah. Uh,
That would be sick.
and speaking of convincingly, um, I mean, it's another Cam Ward game where you look at it
Yeah.
and he's making some crazy good throws, but
Yes, he
he
is.
makes those mistakes. Like,
Yeah. He's I saw something. This was posted on Twitter by Ian Hartitz from Fantasy Life. Weeks 1 through 4, when he played Denver defense, the Houston defense, the Rams defense, the Colts defense,
yeah.
he had a 4.9 yard per attempt, 51% completions,
Mhm.
negative point, basically a negative point
Yikes.
3 EPA per play, only 153 passing yards a game. It looked pretty ugly.
Right.
Last 3 weeks, not facing a crazy gauntlet of defenses, 6.7 yards per attempt, 63% completion percentage, only a minus zero point 0.1 EPA per play, and 250 yards per game. It's looking up.
It's
It's
pretty
looking up.
good.
He's slinging it. I love the way he's slinging it. He lost his number one wide receiver in Ridley. He hasn't had Ridley. Like
Yeah,
right as they started clicking, too. He lost
I
Ridley,
know.
which was unfortunate. Um, DK and Io Manor, these rookie wide receivers, they don't look bad to me. They
No,
don't look bad.
DK.
Io Manor had some terrible drops in this game.
Yeah.
Io Manor had some bad drops in this game. But DK, 7 catches for 93 yards. Um, they're using him a lot out of the slot. They're like
Yeah.
doing kind of creative stuff with them. I kind of like it. He's big and fast, which is like thumbs up,
Super fast. And
thumbs
something
up,
that
super fast.
what I was about to say with that, adding on to what you said,
Yeah,
they're using him. They're using him really cool because he is in the slot, and yet you'll see him run like wheel routes out of the slot
yeah,
around other things. And
yeah.
they're also using him a ton, which he's just electric with. with kick return, kick and punt
Absolutely.
returns. Like he's electric
Yep.
returning.
Yep.
So it looks like they
Dynamic
snagged
player.
snags
Get the
two.
ball in his hands.
Yeah.
But clearly, neither of them are wide receiver ones. We can clearly
Yes.
say that.
Yeah.
So even when Ridley comes back, hopefully that connection that they showed a little bit keeps clicking. That would be awesome. But after this season, Ridley's getting up there a little bit in age.
Right.
Probably could be worth it to go after a real wide receiver one for your number one overall pick, Mr. Cam Ward.
Right.
Um, I think he would appreciate
And
it.
I thought about this after the Colts game. I thought about this
Hmm.
really for some time, but I wanted to ask you, um,
Okay.
if you were, this is a tough question, and it's coming
Okay.
for those of you watching and listening at home. We did not talk about this beforehand, so this really is coming off the
We did
dome for
not.
Connor. If
I'm
you're the
stoked. I'm
Titans
curious.
GM
Yeah.
in this offseason with the draft,
Yeah.
with free agency, what do you even address first?
Offensive line. Offensive
Okay.
line.
Okay.
You got to do it. Like
Yeah.
I just talked about how like that look at that damn Colts
Yeah.
offensive line. They're in your division. You look at them and you go, we want to do that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? We want to do that. So to me, it's offensive line. But I
Yeah.
feel like you could say that about a lot of teams.
Sure.
Um,
There's so much, right?
Defense, it's got to be defense. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just almost damn near every position on defense needs
Right.
something. Um, Honestly, except for defensive tackle, because we obviously love Jeffrey
Yeah.
Simmons and we love
Devondre
Devondre
Sweat.
Sweat too.
Yeah.
Yeah, big old guy, big
Yeah,
old
dude.
boy.
Yeah.
We love them. So, maybe defensive tackle's okay, but basically everything
Yeah.
else, edge, we need edge badly. Linebacker, we need that pretty badly. Corner, need that pretty
Pretty
badly.
badly.
So, yeah, my answer definitively is offensive line. I think
Okay.
if you're able to shore that up a little bit, that would help Ward tremendously.
Yeah.
Um, get get a star wide receiver. That'd be really cool.
Hmm.
But also maybe a running back as well. Like Pollard and Spears are they're okay to me. They're nothing
Yeah.
crazy. I would
That's
not
what
be
I was
surprised
thinking
if a
too.
move was made. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my answer is offensive line.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was just sitting there thinking about it and I wanted to ask you about it because
Yeah.
you seemingly could go any route and people would
Sure.
be like, yeah, that could work. And
Yeah, right.
that's not a good
Honestly.
situation to be in. What,
I mean, it's a good situation to be in if you're like about to pick on the draft and you're like, we can't go wrong. We're just
right,
gonna be right no matter what we do.
right. Like, it'll be
Yeah.
super fun. I agree with you. And I think something that, for me, I agree with what you said. Offensive line. I think
Yeah.
addressing offensive line is super important. I think you try to go after maybe offensive line and defensive guys in free agency and even the draft, but someone that I would really love to see matched up
Mm.
with Cam Ward in this draft, because you're going to have a high pick,
Oh,
is
yes.
Jordan Tyson out of Arizona
Dude,
State.
that would be their number one wide receiver.
Easy.
100%.
Easy.
That would solve that problem. Lock it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is the kind of thing where when you do have that many holes, are you allowed to take a wide receiver in like the top five? Because that's where you're gonna have to take them.
That's fair. It's true.
Are you allowed to take wide? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because
It could
I
be a
don't
Marvin
know.
Harrison situation where how the
Well, of
Cardinals
course,
had holes and
I
they picked him at four and you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you're right. I think it depends on the pick. It depends on. I mean, if they have the number one overall pick, I mean, obviously they're not taking Jordan Tyson, but
Right.
you know, if they end up with like, I don't know how they would, but if they end up with like four or five, but
Right.
we'll see what happens.
Right.
But yeah, that would be a beautiful fit.
Oh
Tyson's
yeah.
awesome. He's so
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. That um yeah, so I wanted to ask you that. Um yeah, do you have anything else to say in summary with this Colts and Titans game before we move on?
I don't stop dropping the ball, Io Manor. Stop dropping the damn ball. Don't let your guy
Yeah,
Cam down.
yeah.
Stop letting him
He
down.
needs you
You know
too
who's not
much.
dropping those passes? You know who's not dropping passes? Xavier Restrepo on the practice squad.
You damn
Let's go ahead
right.
and elevate that guy for
You
me.
damn
Go
right.
ahead and elevate that guy for me. That's my guy right there.
Go ahead, do it. What do you got to
This fucking
lose?
guy is not dropping those fucking passes. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Is he that ass? He's not. He's not
Come
that
on,
ass,
let the
dude.
power of
He's not
friendship
that
work its
ass.
magic.
Put him out there for one game. Let him run the exact same routes that you're putting and well, not the exact same ones you're putting Iron Man on. Let him run like kind of some of the DK
Yeah, there
routes
it
or
is.
something. DK's way faster, of course, but like we're
Yeah,
not gonna worry about that.
nah.
Let him do something, dude. He's good. He's a good player, I
Yeah.
swear. So that's the moral of that story there.
Um, well, the Titans
Let's hit
are
some quick bites here. Let's hit some quick bites here.
yeah.
With these next couple games, you know, we could talk about Giants Eagles mostly as a memorial service. Do you have
Ah,
the
man.
candles?
Yeah. I got one right here. It's not lit, but
Do you really?
you
Oh,
can't see
oh,
it.
look at that.
Yeah.
What's the scent on that?
It's oh, it's
Is
blurred.
that? It's totally blurred. I think that says soothing eucalyptus, and that sounds
Soothing
delicious.
eucalyptus. Let me smell.
Oh yeah, for sure. We need
Smells
to be
great.
soothed.
Smells great. You need to
We
be
need.
soothed, especially if you're a Giants fan,
Oh
after
God,
what we witnessed on that field with
yeah.
Cam Scadaboo's ankle. Um,
That really sucks, dude. Really
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it
Fucking
does.
sucks. So, in memoriam of Cam Scadaboo's ankle,
Yeah.
fucking sucks. Makes me really sad.
Yeah,
He was so awesome.
it's it's really unfortunate. And if you're talking like I'm gonna be real with you, Jackson Dart is passing the eye test a ton for me. Like
You're right.
he's been really impressive in that Giants offense that is a little bit of a mess. But I mean, now you put him out there, no Cam Scatterbo for the rest of the year. I mean, his ankle was.
Right. Yeah. No. For
Don't
sure.
go watch it if you're squeamish.
Yeah. No.
Um,
For sure. Definitely out for the year.
and with Malik Neighbors, his top option out, been out for a couple of weeks now. I mean,
Yep.
he's got a tough task in trying to.
That's the really tough part about all this for me is like it really is going to be tough to know what Jackson Dart truly is
Yeah,
because we're going to go into next season like okay he's got a wide receiver that he played like a couple games with at the very most of you know what I mean that we're going to be able to see him with now and he's going to have Scadaboo back so yeah it's going to be a totally different situation
yeah,
without much really happening for him so that'll
yeah,
be tough.
yeah. It's really, really tough. Um, it's very unfortunate that that happened and that it was so bad. I mean, everyone on the field was reacting like they just
Yep.
had like their hands over their head. And anytime you see a reaction like that from players where they're visibly like shaken, it's not a great
It's
thing.
bad. It's real bad.
Um, but you know, it's really sad too because the Giants were picking up steam, and the
Mm.
Eagles have their offense has fully picked up steam. Um,
Yep.
there's still holes there. There's still questions there. Um, but there's still AJ Brown questions because seemingly the Devontae Smith questions have been answered. I mean
Most
that
definitely.
he's been amazing. Um, Saquon
He
has been
has
doing
been.
good.
I
Um,
mean, yeah, Saquon turned up in this game. This was his best
yeah,
game of the season by a long way.
yeah,
14 carries, 150 yards, a touchdown. And then Tank Bigsby having a great game too on
right.
the ground.
He'd only
Nine
had
carries
one
for
carry all
104
year.
yards. Yeah, I mean he's definitely taken over that RB2 role entirely. You know, it's
Yeah.
not Shipley, it's not AJ Dillon, it's
Mhm.
fully Bigsby now.
Right.
And he looked good. He looked really good and explosive.
Yeah.
And
And
there was a little thing with Barkley. He tweaked something at the end of the
hmm
game. If he misses any time, Tank Bigsby is going to be very valuable.
yes. And you don't miss. those fifth or sixth round picks that you sent at all for him.
Nope,
Like,
not at all.
not whatsoever. Um,
Right.
it's still pretty
Jahan
incredible to
Dotson
me that the
head tapping
Jaguars
that
did
one
it.
guy. I
What a
know, yeah,
great
it kind of
play.
is.
What a great play.
Yeah, like that was a great play. Just you don't see that out of Jahan Dotson. You just don't see
No,
it.
you don't. No. And I mean, you know, the Eagles secondary, if I'm being honest, it should have been 27-38 final score.
Mm,
Um,
mm, mm.
but there was a play that was called back for something that shouldn't have been called back for. But the Eagles saw what their secondary was doing, especially with Ringo, who has had a tough year. And they
Yep.
said, we're gonna make a change here, and they just traded for Michael Carter from the Jets.
They did. They did. The
Yeah.
the Michael Carter that plays defense, not
Right.
the
Not the running
other
back.
one.
Yeah, it's not the one who got
Right,
released by
right,
the
that one.
Cardinals.
Yeah, don't worry about that one. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that one. The other one.
Yeah.
Um,
Interesting
which
move.
yeah, I mean, no, it is a little bit interesting. They need reinforcements. They need
Yeah.
reinforcements. Come on in, reinforcements.
Yeah.
Quinyon Mitchell had a great game in this one, though. He really
Hmm.
locked it in, and not like he was playing any all-stars or anything,
Sure.
um, but a great game from him. I really think this game the Eagles just said we're gonna ground and pound, or we're gonna ground and pound you, and it worked. But
Right.
this was also like, dude, tush push is gone. Tush push
It's
is
gone.
gone.
It's
It's
gone.
gone. They can't officiate it right.
Right.
He obviously fumbled. Like this is just some ridiculousness.
Easy. It was really
Yeah.
bad. Now, one bright spot out of what's seemingly being like a slippery slope for the Giants
Mm.
as we speak is I'm going to put a graphic up really quick about rookie pressures this year.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
and on that mainly right side, you got Abdul Carter, first round pick. I mean,
Great
he was
player,
number one
man.
pick, right? Or number three. Number
Well,
three. Number three.
yeah, yeah. Three.
Number
Yep.
three.
Yep.
He was the first pick for the Giants, number three pick
Yes.
in this last year's draft. And just look at this stark difference.
Hmm.
18 pressure totals on non-play action screen RPO dropbacks. Abdul Carter 18, as it says, Massive Canyon. Then you have another first round pick, Michael Williams with 7.
Right. And Micah Williams has played a lot more snaps as well.
Right.
So
Right.
that's another thing.
It's
Um,
insane.
yeah, I mean, this Giants rookie class was giving some great returns. Dart is looking
Hmm.
good. Scatabo was looking good,
Right.
and Carter is looking great. So
Yeah.
this is the type of draft class that you need to eventually be competitive. And
Right.
they've got it, and it's looking good.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's been some setbacks this year. There's been some big setbacks this year. So,
Yeah.
I mean, let's go get another top three pick.
Uh, you know what?
Let's go do it. You
Honestly,
know what I
do it.
mean? At
Like,
this point, let's go. Because what's the point I mean, the wide receivers that are catching these passes, Wandale Robinson,
yeah.
Darius Slayton, like, they're not going to be around. These are not franchise players.
No.
We've got like Devin Singletary as the game's second leading receiving yards person for the Giants. I mean,
Sheesh.
I firmly think you kind of just let's try and get a top five pick. I mean, you're 2-6.
Yeah.
Won't be too hard.
Right. Well, who knows this year, dude? Um,
I know there's some competition at the
no.
bottom this year, I suppose.
Um,
There's some competition at the bottom.
uh, another thing of competition that's happening in the NFL
Mm.
right now that doesn't look good is the quarterback competition room happening in Minnesota. Uh,
Well, Carson
it's-
Wentz, thank you for your service out for the
right,
season.
right.
Uh, it's JJ McCarthy time. It's
I guess
fully
so.
JJ McCarthy time. I
Yeah,
hope it works.
right.
Let's see how it looks because it seems like it could go a number of ways.
Yes.
And this is this is an interesting game to bring them back, like coming up against the Lions here. But
It's tough,
we'll
dude.
talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about
Yeah.
that.
Um, yeah, I mean, Carson Wentz was visibly frustrated, and he was also
Yeah.
visibly in pain in this game. Like,
Unbelievable he finished the game.
yeah, it
Unbelievable he
truly
finished the game.
is. But it's also scary to think about, like, damn, you don't put JJ in, and you can see Carson Wentz is like dying on the field. Like, I
Right.
mean, it was
Yeah.
bad. Like, people were watching that and tweeting and being like, this
Like,
just
what's
makes me
going
feel
on?
sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is really tough to see. It
Yeah.
really is. Um, I don't know. Was JJ even like really, was he the emergency third QB? Was he even active? Because I know Brosmer got like a throw or two, if I'm
Yeah.
remembering correctly.
I think he
So I
was the
don't even know
emergency.
if, okay, then
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. So, but
Yeah. It
I mean yeah, this game against the Chargers just was ugly, and I
yeah.
mean ugly is really the only way you can describe it.
It's really ugly for Minnesota, like
Right.
truly, truly ugly. Um, I mean, the defense didn't look great. I mean, Justin Herbert
No.
was torching you, and
You
um,
couldn't stop the run. Kamani Vidal
yeah,
went off.
yeah,
They on offense, they couldn't run the ball at all.
right.
Um,
And once again,
Justin Jefferson ended up with not a terrible day
yeah,
once again.
once again. No, go ahead and finish your thought because mine's kind of. Go ahead.
No, I'm just Jefferson ends up 7 catches, 74 yards.
Yeah,
Pretty much the only Viking that can say they had an okay day.
yeah, yeah. I mean, not just not great. And once again,
No.
our Thursday night picks are officially cursed.
Whoa,
Uh,
gotta be cursed.
my goodness. We're gonna have a real test this week coming up to see if it's officially a curse. We'll get to that later. But we are 0-3, dramatically
Yeah.
0-3 with
This
our
is one in
picks.
hindsight where I was like, where I'm thinking like, man, I don't know why we were so confident on this one. Because in
Well,
hindsight's 2020 on this one.
I feel like I feel like we didn't think the Vikings were gonna blow them out. But
No, no, we
but
didn't.
the Chargers were allowing points. Their offense looked a little wonky, like
Yeah, yeah,
even in LA.
that's
But
right. I guess I kind of thought the Vikings defense would look better.
right. And one person that I mean, Lad McConkey had a good game. One person
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
completely just made a presence out there is Gadsden.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, this is the kind of thing I love to see, where a player that wasn't super hyped coming out of the draft,
Hmm.
but clearly has a defined skill set. A coach like Harbaugh is gonna go, I know exactly what to do with you, and
Right.
it's awesome. I love to see it
It
because
really is. Yeah.
it
It's
looks great.
it's
5 catches, 77 yards, touchdown. Yeah.
yeah. It's great to see. It's great to see. And of course his dad played in the NFL and a lot of
Yes.
Dolphins fans are really upset that they didn't
Yep.
take him because they were like, you couldn't take a lineage player in the fifth round.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, and
They
something
wouldn't be
that's
doing this on the Dolphins. I can tell you that much.
no, absolutely not. But
Nope.
something that makes this even more damning for the Vikings and their defense is we're going to put a chart
Mm,
up really quick that shows just how bad this blocking has been for Justin Herbert and the run game for the Chargers
yes.
this year. We're
Yes.
going to go ahead and put that up. Look at this. This is a graph. Again, it's an XY axis graph that basically just shows which teams are good at both, which teams are good at one or the other, pass block or run blocking, and which teams are bad at both. If you look in the bottom corner, you will see that little lightning bolt with the Chargers. Joining them in that area is the Saints and the Bengals.
Dolphins
Uh,
down there,
Dolphins down
Rams
there,
somewhere in that vicinity.
but they're
This is, yeah, that's not where you want to be.
no, and that like I mean it's like we've been saying that Justin Herbert's best plays this year and the offense's best plays for the Chargers this year have been on broken plays.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
it's been so bad. So you see that graph and then you watch the game on Thursday and you're like, that's not good.
No, it's not. But like, I mean, Herbert's stat line in this game, 18 for 25, 227 yards, three touchdowns, one pick. I mean, this is just some gas for Herbert. Like Herbert
Hmm.
is making something out of genuinely what should be kind of nothing.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, like you said, this is extremely damning for the Vikings defense because it's just like Vidal should not be running for 117 yards on you. This
Yeah.
this is apparently the worst run blocking and like well, I guess are they
The
technically the
worst
worst run blocking?
blocking in general.
I guess they're the worst offensive line according to
In
this,
general.
100% overall. So yeah, I mean Herbert shouldn't be doing that to you,
Hmm.
and they shouldn't be running. It's Kamani Vidal. He got cut before the season,
I know,
and he's
dude.
their number one running back now.
It's crazy. It's nuts. Um, yeah. I mean,
But I
I,
think it is time to look forward. We have to look back at
I agree.
the,
I agree.
fumbles that it looked a little uglier this week. Looked a little uglier this week because we
Yeah.
lost a couple of them. We lost a couple of them.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and get into in our fumble opinion. As you know, this is where Connor and I make predictions for this week's slate of games, as well as go over Fumbles Won, which are the picks that we got right last week, and Fumbles Lost, which we did not get right this week. A little bit more red than we were expecting.
A little
Um,
bit. A lot of surprises here. A lot of
yeah,
surprises. A lot of
yeah.
surprises. Biggest surprise to me is almost certainly the I mean, well, I guess it's either the Bengals or the Falcons. I'll say the Bengals.
Yeah, yeah,
Because the Jets 0-7 situation.
yeah. I mean, that's it's tough. Like, I want to say the Falcons for me, because I think that
That's
was.
fine.
I want to say
Totally
the
fine.
Falcons for me, just because that was the game. Yeah, I'm gonna go Falcons. Like that, the game that I
That's
just looked
fine.
at and was like, what happened in that
I
game?
mean, right. It's truly like the Falcons should not be losing a game like that. But
Right.
Kirko Cousins for you, I guess.
Good old Kirk. Now let's hop into some positives and go into Fumbles Won.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we got some right.
Yeah, I got some right. Once again, you got one more right than me this week. You picked the
I'm adding to the
Broncos.
total. I'm adding to the total, adding to the total,
Picked
adding
the
to the total.
Broncos over the Cowboys. Good choice. Don't know why I chose the Cowboys in hindsight. Don't ask me why. Um,
I know I gotta run back that conversation and figure out what happened there.
I can tell you what that conversation went like of why you chose the Broncos over the Cowboys.
Oh, sure.
And it's because
Yeah.
of their defense. You were like, I think their
Oh, well,
defense
there you
is
go.
too good for the Cowboys and that the Broncos offense will find a way to beat that terrible Cowboys defense. And that's exactly what happened.
That's
Um,
exactly what happened.
so good for you. Good for you with that choice. I should have listened to you. But overall, not
But
a.
now we
Yeah.
turn. Let's turn forward.
Right.
We're recording this on a Thursday to be transparent, so the game
Yes.
starts in about a couple hours, a few
Yeah.
hours here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So
let's
let's.
hope there's no surprise Lamar Jackson injury changes coming or anything,
I
because you
can't
never
even,
know, I guess.
dude. I don't know. Like we're we're very much in agreement of who we believe is going to win this game. Like,
Yes, we've got,
yeah,
as you said, we got every Thursday night game wrong.
yeah,
But if Lamar Jackson is playing tonight for the Ravens, they should absolutely beat the Bengals, or I mean the Dolphins.
the
What am I talking
Dolphins.
about? They should
Right.
absolutely beat the Dolphins. They are favored by 7.5.
Correct. Yeah.
They should do it. So I'm
Right.
gonna pick them. And if they don't, then we are truly
We're
cursed, and we
cursed.
should use our powers for good.
We should.
That's all I can say.
We should. And
But
that doesn't
this
mean
will
that
be
we
the
should
true
stop.
test.
doesn't mean we should stop going with our guts. It just means that if you're watching and listening out there, bet on the other team to
Yeah,
win.
some gambling
Yeah,
edges here potentially, but I
absolutely
mean the
going.
Ravens.
Yeah,
Lamar, please stay healthy, please.
yeah. We just want to see him back.
Ravens in general, we just want to
Yeah,
see him back. We want I like the Ravens should be a good team, but they're 2-5.
right.
Let's turn it up. Let's
Yeah,
start this week, prime time.
in
Let's turn it up
Miami. Let's do it, dude.
for sure.
Yeah.
So Sunday games.
Hmm.
Let's start Bears Bengals in Cincinnati. Uh, Bears favored by 3.
Mm. I don't know. That's a tough one because, like, I just really like what this Bengals offense has been doing. Like, the Bengals offense is moving, and the Bears offense looked pretty bad against the Ravens last week.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, in a game that we expected the Bears to win pretty handedly without Lamar Jackson. Um,
Yeah, definitely we did.
so, and they're playing in Cincinnati, right? Or are they in Chicago?
Correct.
In
Yeah,
Cincinnati?
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Yep.
Which I guess doesn't fucking mean anything. They lost to the Jets.
Right, right.
I think I might. I, oh, dude, this is tough.
Dude, it kind I hear you. I'm really tempted to pick the Bengals. I really
You
am.
know that's who I wanted to choose, man. You know who that's who I wanted to go with.
Really tempted. I mean, the Bengals defense, well, first, of course, we just saw the Bengals lose to
Yeah,
the freaking Jets.
yeah,
Okay. So there is absolutely, a world where the Bears win this fairly easily. They're able to slow down Flacco, they're able to slow down the offense, and that defense just has nothing for Ben Johnson and the Bears offense.
yeah.
But there's absolutely a world where it turns into a shootout and the Bears offense just misfires a couple more times than the Bengals does.
Yeah,
Like the Bengals offense, like you said, looks really good, and the Bears defense doesn't.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, I don't know. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like, I don't know, like Caleb Williams' stats
Yeah,
from last year at this point to this year at this point are like identical.
I know.
So,
And the Bears
so
in general are like fairly similar
yeah.
offensively and everything. Yeah.
I mean, the only difference is that Keenan Allen's gone and Rome Odunze has really
Has stepped
blossomed.
up. Yeah, right.
Um, DeAndre Swift is also looking great, but like, screw it, I'm
I
going
mean,
Bengals.
okay,
I'm going
okay.
Bengals. This might be we have those games every week where we split, and I tend to get them wrong, but
Man. No, but I haven't made my decision yet. I haven't made my decision yet.
it's just a feeling for me.
It feels like a Bears game to lose. It
It
really
does,
does.
dude.
It feels like a Bears game to lose. Now I'm sorry, Bears fans. I know this is crazy
Dude,
disrespectful to you, but
my dad's a Bears
man.
fan, dude. He watches this. He's gonna be heartbroken. I just got to go with the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals too. Screw it.
Let's do it.
I'm
Let's
going with the
ride it.
Bengals
Come
too.
on, Joe Nasty.
Come on, Joe Nasty. All right, Vikings Lions divisional matchup in Detroit. Lions favored by 8.5.
Good,
Yeah, it's the Lions. It's the
good,
Lions. Um,
good.
yeah, it should
Yeah,
be. I mean, hopefully JJ can put up a fight. Hopefully he's.
I guess. It's just I
I
read a
mean, the Detroit
report.
secondary isn't great. The Detroit secondary isn't great, right?
Right.
So the Vikings, I think the Vikings receivers and JJ, there's absolutely a world where they have some success there.
Yeah. But how do they stop Detroit's offense?
It's a great
Like,
question. It's a great
if they
question.
weren't able to stop the Chargers to that degree, and maybe they clean it up because it's not like they're a bad
Right, right.
defense, but like they're in
And it is a
Detroit.
divisional game.
Yeah,
Right, but yeah, yeah, yeah.
but they're in the Motor City. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be super tough for the Vikings. I think it's going to depend too much on their defense, and I think it's going to be too much for them. I got the Lions in this one.
Yep,
Uh,
as
pretty,
do I.
but I do want to see a good JJ game. Like it'd be nice to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. It would be nice if this was at least close. If they're able to like keep it close, if the
Yeah,
offenses are able to go back and forth a little bit, that would be really good for the long-term
and
morale of the team.
really quick, speaking of morale.
Yeah.
Speaking of morale, I know we talked about this a little bit before before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
But Kevin O'Connell is the head coach for the Vikings, of course. If you don't
Of
know out
course.
there, and he's usually got always got a big smile on his face. He's an offensive genius, truly.
Yeah.
Um,
Big time.
and he's always hyping his guys up. He's such a player's coach. Like he's just a great coach, really. And they said these past couple weeks, since they've been having this JJ Carson Wentz type debacle, they said being in the locker room, it's just he's not that same coach right now, which is bad for the
That's
Vikings.
bad. That is very bad.
Very
Very
bad.
bad. Because that is
So
absolutely the head of their snake, and they
yeah,
need that to be strong.
yeah. And if a quarterback, and he's one of those quarterback gurus, like
Right.
he can scheme up some
Yeah.
offensive stuff that can really let a quarterback shine. And
JJ
um,
McCarthy needs the best of him. That's just, there's
yes,
no two ways around it. He needs the
yes.
best of him. So
But
let's
going
let's hope
Vikings,
he can
going
turn around, turn
Lions.
that frown upside down. Come
They're
on, go Lions.
not.
Uh, Broncos, Texans.
Mm,
This is a little bit of an interesting one.
it is.
In Houston, Texans favored by a point and a half.
Hmm. I don't know if I like that.
I don't.
Um,
I think I'm going to pick the Broncos.
yeah, I it seems to make sense. I mean, the Texans beat the 49ers last week, but
They did. They did. They did. I think to me that was a little bit more of the 49ers finally running into a little bit of a wall with all of the,
I agree. All of
you
their
know,
injuries and stuff, like
all of the injuries, all the things that have
it's
happened there
finally
for
catching
sure.
up to them. Um,
Yep.
and I even saw, speaking of trade, we're gonna talk about some trade stuff again next week, because next
Most
week
definitely.
is the trade deadline. It's a super exciting, super crazy time for the NFL. In the season. But I saw things that the 49ers taking calls for Jawan Jennings.
Mm,
So that's something to look out for
interesting.
too.
Wonder what the
Uh,
return would be on Jennings right now.
I
Can't
don't
be anything
know.
crazy.
No,
Can't
not
be
with
anything
how his
crazy.
injuries have been recently.
Right,
Um,
exactly. Can't be.
but supposedly they're getting calls and they're listening to him, and
Hmm. Well, all
that's
right then.
interesting. But uh, I think I agree with that. I think I got to go Broncos. I don't like.
Yeah.
I I don't
Yeah,
think the
I mean,
Texans' deep offense is good enough
that's what
to.
I'm saying. And now I think it is big that Surtain is going to be out. Surtain is
Mm,
injured. He's going to be out for a few weeks. So
okay.
that is pretty big,
Yeah.
especially if Houston gets back their main wide receivers like Nico Collins.
Yeah.
Um, so saying that, I kind of understand maybe why Texans are getting a point and a half, especially with them being at home. But
I-
I think I'll still take the Broncos. That defense overall is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I got to take the Broncos too because it gives me similar vibes to the struggles that the Texans found themselves going against with the Seahawks defense. So like
Sure.
their offensive line, I don't know if they'll be able to handle that deep Broncos defensive line and the Broncos blitz
Mm,
packages.
beautiful point. They
Yeah.
absolutely will not be able to.
Yeah.
Broncos are winning.
Yeah.
Good
Got to
call.
take Broncos.
uh, okay. Yeah, this another one. Oh, this spread is hard to look at. Panthers, Packers.
Dude,
Dude, 13 and a half to the Pack playing in Green Bay.
I mean, they got to
Damn.
be assuming that Bryce doesn't play, right?
I guess. Let me check this injury
Because if not, that's
report.
a
Has
little
he
disrespectful.
he's not even on the Thursday. Is he? Oh, never mind. This injury report is so long. It was like cutting off the bottom part of it. There's a lot of injuries. My God. No, but it does say he was a full participant in practice, Bryce Young.
Well, then they're just being disrespectful. Like
They're being
that's
crazy disrespectful.
crazy.
My God.
That's crazy.
Uh, Crazy disrespectful. But yeah, I mean, you know, the Packers will probably win the game.
Yeah.
So
Now
I'll take them.
I think the Packers are a team, and we'll see how they are after their bye week, right? Because they were on bye and they're
Sure.
coming back.
Yes,
But the Packers have seemed like a team that have played to their competition's level. Uh,
I agree.
Big time. Like they're
Yep.
really doing that a lot this year. And it's almost like they should have lost to the Cardinals for it. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
they should have they so in Green Bay it's tough to do because Green Bay is just Lambeau is such
Tough place to
an
play. Tough
advantage.
place to play.
Um
Yeah.
I'm also going Packers on this. Um
Yeah. Yeah.
but I think it could be a fun game to watch.
There's absolutely a world where it ends like 30-27.
Right.
100%. Right.
Yeah.
So this spread to me is a little, I mean, yeah, the Packers did look really, they looked good the last time we saw them against the
And
Steelers,
they
but
looked good. I'm gonna say this: they looked good in the second half because in the first half they didn't do a ton. Like they came
that's
back from
true.
being down 17-6 to then win that game, which it's crazy they scored basically 30 points in the second half, but against the Steelers. But
That is pretty crazy. But yeah, no, I mean, you're right. It is the kind of, but I think they did win convincingly enough for me
yes,
to be like, yeah, they're definitely going to beat the Panthers, but by how much?
you know what's gonna be really, and it's something that you brought up um, earlier, which was a really good point, is how is Bryce gonna handle that Quay Walker and Micah Parsons and that extremely what is now become just dangerous defensive line and unit for the Packers, like with them breathing down his neck. Like I
Yeah. And I mean, the way they're using Micah Parsons now, like he was everywhere against the Steelers.
yeah.
I think they're going to do that exact same thing.
Yeah.
They're just going to move him all around. I think he's the favorite for defensive player of the year now.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know if that changed since Myles Garrett just had 5 freaking sacks, but
Maybe.
um,
It probably, I mean, that yeah.
either way, yeah, I don't, the Panthers are not going to have a solution for that. So that's, if they do lose the game, we are picking the Packers. If the Panthers lose the game, it's because they have no answer for that.
Yes, and like I know you talked about Micah being moved all over the place, but I'll be real, I don't see how they move him from that right side because this seems a
True,
lot to
true.
me like when they played the Cardinals and Jonah Williams was over there just on an island and couldn't do anything, and they were like fuck it,
They
keep him
just
over
picked
there.
on him.
And so I think it's going to
Yep.
happen again this week where they're just going to keep Micah on that right side that's vulnerable. And I do believe we're going to see a Bryce Young pick in this game. Like I think it's coming this game.
Yeah,
I think we could see
that's
one
not a
or
bad bet.
I think you're going to see like one or two touchdowns and one pick from Bryce Young in this game because I think that pressure is going to get to him and he's going to make a mistake and I do think we see a Bryce Young pick. Like we talked about, could be a fun game to watch, but going Packers.
Definitely going Packers. All right, Falcons Patriots. This is actually kind of an interesting one. They're in Foxborough. Patriots getting 5.5, favored by 5.5.
I feel like am I crazy or is that low? Like am I crazy or is
It, it is a little. I guess like maybe they're thinking the same thing of like, hey, the Falcons have been playing to their competition,
right?
and this is some good competition. So maybe they're gonna play good again. I don't know.
I
Maybe they're back.
I don't know a single damn thing about this Falcons team. Like I know so much about it and nothing at all.
That's exactly right. It's sort of impossible to make a prediction. Penix needs to be back. If he's
Yes.
not, then
Yeah,
there's no mystery box.
bad
They're
news.
probably just
Yeah,
losing.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, this is another one where I want to. No, I'm going to pick the Patriots either way. I'm going to pick the
Hmm.
Patriots either way. But if Penix is back, I think it could be a good game at the least.
Mm.
But I'll pick the Patriots either way.
I'm going. I'm agree with you. I'm standing strong with the Patriots
Yeah.
on this one. And these are the 2 points that I'll make for this game. Now I won't
Okay.
go into super detail. Just 2 big points for me. One, if the Patriots cannot get to Drake May, that's trouble. They're in trouble. If the Patriots cannot get to or put pressure on Drake May at all in this game, bad news. Um, and two, even with Michael Penix playing, if he plays at all like he did against the 49ers, against the Patriots, also bad news. So,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the Falcons, they don't have a Myles Garrett. You know what I mean? They don't
no,
have Myles Garrett.
no.
So I think the Patriots offensive line will probably win that trench battle.
Yeah.
And that will not look good in the box score.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going to 49ers Giants
Mm.
playing at MetLife.
Oh, okay.
49ers favored by 2.5.
Okay.
This is interesting. This is
Very.
interesting. This is interesting.
I mean, does Brock Purdy come back this week? Because they've been saying he could come
It's a
back
good
any
question.
week for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, right? He was still limited in practice. I just got the notification that says that. So,
Okay.
still limited on Thursday.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to pick the 49ers, dude. I'm going to pick them because honestly, would you be surprised if it ended up starting to look like, hey, these Giants are losing a lot of games and they're going to end up with a good draft pick? You
I
know what I
wouldn't be
mean? Wouldn't
surprised.
be
Yeah,
surprised
I
after all
wouldn't be
these injuries.
surprised.
So I'm going to pick the 49ers.
Okay, that's fair. That's the reasonable pick. Like that's a logical pick.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh man,
Don't do it. Dude, don't do it.
that it's it's merely for Jackson Dart.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
merely for Jackson Dart because I think like
Yeah. He could have a great rushing game,
yeah,
I think. He could really tear him up on the ground.
this could also be
No Fred Warner.
this could be a huge game for Theo Johnson. Um,
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. No
Giants tight
linebacker to
end.
cover him,
Um,
really.
and I think that if they do start to get in trouble, I mean that Giants defensive line is so good. I don't think it'll affect the run as much with like Christian McCaffrey, but I think
Sure.
that stopping either an injury-ridden Mac Jones or a coming back to an injury-ridden Brock Purdy, uh,
For real.
I want to pick the Giants, but I know it's going to be a pick that I get back to next week in our fumble opinion
Uh,
and be like, why'd I choose the Giants?
it's possible.
I'm
It's
going Giants. I
possible.
don't care. I'm going
All
Giants.
right, dude.
I'm going
All
Giants.
right.
I
All right,
know.
man. Listen, this is the one. This is absolutely the attitude I'm having about this game is the type of one where the Giants are going to win. So, you know what I mean? So,
Uh,
hey, you know,
I mean, we'll see. I mean, every time we do this little dance that we do, it always ends up as red for me. So I mean,
yeah,
so,
well, that's just so far. That's just so far,
but
you
I'm gonna
know.
trust my gut. I'm gonna go Giants.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Jackson Dart has a pretty good game this game.
Okay. So let's go to Chargers and Titans. The Chargers favored by 8.5. They're playing in Tennessee. I'm gonna pick the Chargers.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, the
Like,
Colts and the Steelers. The
no, I
Steelers.
mean, yeah, no, for real. Like, yeah,
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, we're picking the Chargers.
yeah,
We'll see how the game turns out, but the Chargers are probably gonna win it.
yeah.
Colts and Steelers. They're playing in Pittsburgh. Colts favored by only 3.
Mhm. I gotta go Colts.
As do I.
Gotta go Colts.
Steelers just not looking. They're not looking great recently. These last few games.
Yeah, they can't finish. Like,
No, they can't. No, they can't. The defense is really not looking good, which is just like the Colts might put up 50 on them. It's super possible.
It's super like it's
So,
insanely possible. And really quick to go along with that, I just want to show something to shows that the Steelers can't finish and how dominant the Colts are. We have a
yes.
chart here with
Yes.
the every single team through week 8 and their point differential by quarter, which just means if you won or you lost the quarter by week, right? By whatever.
Yep.
The Steelers look really good first 2 quarters, and the second 2 quarters they start to dip off. -3 in the third, -25 in the fourth. You know who
Mm.
is green and absolutely dominant the whole way? Indianapolis Colts. The only one
Yeah, they absolutely
is
are.
+5 in the fourth quarter, but that's usually
Only
because once
plus
they get
five.
to the fourth quarter, they're like, screw it. Like,
Yeah.
we got
They're
this game
already up
already.
by 20 at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other big notable there,
So,
Lions are
yeah,
huge. Chiefs have started to really take over that. The
yeah.
Rams are all green. Browns and Bengals all red. Ravens
It's
all
ugly.
red.
So I'm saying Lamar needs to come back and we need to
Yeah,
right that ship because that's
yeah,
ugly. That's really ugly.
yeah. But because
Um,
because of a chart like this, I gotta go Colts.
yep.
Yeah.
I'm going Colts as well. I think that spread's a little too close as well.
Yeah.
So we'll move to the 4 o'clock window here.
Hmm.
Saints and Rams playing in LA. Rams favored by 14, looking like the biggest spread of the week.
Yeah.
Rams, Rams.
Rams.
Tyler Shuck first start.
Yeah. If it's anything like his play
Dude, I'm gonna
last
be
week.
totally honest. I'm gonna be totally honest. Nathan Peterman 2.0. Nathan Peterman 2.0. Not trying to
Dumb.
hate. Not trying to hate. Nathan Peterman only threw four of them things. Actually, how many did Nathan Peterman throw? Did he throw four? Did he get five?
Did
Did he get
he?
to five?
I think he
He
got to
might have got to five.
five.
I think he got to five.
You thinking it's a
Either
Nathan
way,
Peterman
Tyler
game?
Shuck, $5 foot long. It could happen. Um,
Dude, it looked pretty bad last week when he was
dude,
playing.
it looked really bad. I just don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Rattler like they're doing Rattler a little dirty, but
Yeah.
Rams picking the Rams.
Yeah, easy.
Yep, easy.
That's the for
Jaguars
me,
Raiders.
really quick that
Yeah.
that pick with the Rams and Saints, for me, that's the warm blanket this week. That
Well, oh, okay. Yeah.
that and then what was the other one that was pretty easy for us? The Titans and
Titans Chargers. That one's only 8.5 too. Like I could
Mhm.
definitely see the Chargers
Rams and Saints
covering
is
that.
the warm blanket of the week for me.
Think you're probably right. I think you're probably right. Okay, Jaguars Raiders in Vegas. Jaguars favored by 2.5.
Okay. I'm going Jags. Uh Going Jaguars. I don't
I
think
am too.
you think this could be a big Genty game?
Definitely could be. This was one of the more important bye weeks. I think that this
Mm,
Raiders just went on their bye. They're coming back. I think they gotta do something. You know what I mean? They had to have worked on
right.
something. Um, but it was also the Jaguars bye week, so maybe they worked on something too. I'm picking the Jaguars as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
hoping for a good Travis Hunter game. That would be nice.
That'll be great.
That would be really nice. Think that I hope that they use that bye week to really solidify their plan for him, and I hope it's on offense.
Yeah, it'd be really, I mean, and you hope that when you come back out that ETN picks it back up. Uh,
Yeah, definitely. That would be huge. Which the perfect game for him to do it.
right. No.
Last game of the 4 o'clock window. This shocked this
Oh,
isn't a primetime game.
yeah.
Shocked. Bills Chiefs. Woo!
Yeah.
In Buffalo. Chiefs favored by 1.5.
Hmm.
Who do you got?
And they're in Buffalo, you said, right?
In Orchard Park.
God, this is a tough one, man. It's gonna be a fun watch. Um,
I'm gonna pick the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna pick the Chiefs. I'm saying it. I'm saying it, man. I think the Chiefs have turned it on. I think the Chiefs are kind
yeah.
of the Bills' kryptonite. Picking the Chiefs.
I got to go with the Chiefs too. That was my initial thought. I
Okay.
mean, the Chiefs they just look so damn good right now.
They do. They
Um,
really do. It really looks like they've turned it on.
their offense just looks so good. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm going Chiefs too. I think it's going to be a really
Okay.
fun game to watch.
Oh yeah, that's the I mean, it's only a 3 game 4 o'clock window. Hate when they do that.
Yeah,
But the other two are Saints, Rams, and Jaguars, Raiders. So I
yeah.
guess this might as well be a damn standalone
Tune me
primetime
in.
game.
Tune me in to
Yeah,
Chiefs and
come on.
Bills.
Ah
And
man.
how about
So
us? How about us? Our two teams getting two primetime games this
well, two
week.
primetime games. So Sunday night football, we got Seahawks Commanders in
Yeah,
Washington. Seahawks favored by 3.
yeah.
Very interested to see if Jaden Daniels is back. It's
That's a
looking
big
like
thing.
he probably will be, but it's still a little up in the air.
But you know who's not going to be playing?
No Terry McLaurin,
Yeah,
no scary Terry.
no
So
scary
that
Terry.
is, yeah, I will pick the Seahawks. I will,
Yeah.
even though I'll say this though. I'll say this. The Commanders fans are running some kind of gimmick on Twitter where they keep posting about how, oh, we're gonna get blown out. Oh, the Seahawks are gonna blow us out. Oh, at least we're wearing cool uniforms while we get blown out. Like I've been seeing
Oh,
a
okay.
lot of tweets like this from Commanders fans. Uh, they're reverse jinxing it 100%. They need to
Yeah.
chill the fuck out. They need to
Yeah.
chill out. Okay. You need to chill out. It's not going to be a fucking blowout. And I'll tell you why. It's because Jaden Daniels is going to run crazy if Jaden Daniels plays. I firmly think that Jaden Daniels, this has always been a problem with the Seahawks. Maybe Mike McDonald has finally stiffened them up against Russian quarterbacks, but it's always been a problem,
hmm
Russian quarterbacks. So if Jaden is playing, it will be a close game, 100%, and the
hmm
Seahawks could lose. So, Commanders fans, chill out. That's what I'm saying. Chill out. Chill out.
Dude, they're absolutely trying to. And I'm gonna be real with you. I think that's what they're doing, but I think they genuinely think they're not gonna win. I think
Well, I mean, probably, yeah,
but
probably. But
because
like,
I'm going Seahawks. Yeah, if Jaden Daniels plays, that does change a lot of things, just because he's that good of a quarterback and he's
of course,
that
right?
unique. But like, his weapons are depleted so much. I don't think the weapons that he has playing are good enough to beat the Seahawks secondary. In my opinion,
Yeah. And now, a bad news on Julian Love. Looks like
mm,
he's going to be out for who knows how long. They just said he had a setback with his hamstring, so that really sucks.
that does suck.
But should have Witherspoon, should have Woolen.
Okay.
Um,
I,
but yeah, bad news on Love. But either way, the secondary will be fairly healthy.
yeah.
Still no Love, but
I think I gotta
yeah,
go. I gotta slam the Seahawks here. Personally. Um,
sure.
I just don't see how even going into Washington. Um, I think
And
they're
I mean,
just
again, it's the Seahawks on the road, which has been great under Mike McDonald. So
yeah,
maybe
and I
that's
mean,
another edge.
who's gonna stop JSN?
That's kind of the other thing is that yeah, the Commanders
Marshawn
defense.
Lattimore? What's he gonna do, man? I mean,
Yeah, probably not.
he had a great pick against Mahomes last week, but other than that, he got torched. So like,
No, I could yeah, I can see it being a game like yeah, where the offense has some sustained success, but there's also some drives where they'll throw a pick or they'll fumble or
right,
they'll give him some chances. But yeah, I'm excited for the Bobby Wagner
right.
AJ Barner battle of
Oh yeah.
or Bobby Wagner and Elijah Arroyo
Oh
because
yeah.
Wagner's looking slow, man. He's looking
Yeah.
really slow out there.
Very slow.
So,
But he's having a great year still. I mean, tackles
well,
wise.
he's making a lot of tackles, is what he's
Tackles
doing.
wise. Yeah.
He's making a lot of tackles as usual.
Yeah.
But this last game of the week, great game here. Cardinals Cowboys. Come on, in Dallas.
Let's go,
Cowboys
baby.
favored by 2.5.
hmm
I default to you.
Kyler Murray's playing this week. They announced it.
Okay.
He's back from his
Hell
foot
yeah.
injury after the bye week. Um, they didn't have a chance to hurt me this past week. It was wonderful.
No, right. Right.
Uh, yeah. I mean, there's a chance that Walter Nolan makes his debut this week.
Ooh. Okay.
There's a chance that Garrett Williams makes his return this week, which Garrett Williams is,
Nice.
when Garrett Williams is healthy and playing, he's one of, if not the best slot corner in the league. I mean, he's
Yes, he's a
truly,
very important piece.
yeah. But yeah, Walter Nolan could be in, possibly. Um, I don't know what the Cardinals are doing at running back. They released Michael Carter, who was their starter.
Is Trey
Uh,
Benson supposed to be back?
Not this week, probably not for another week or two.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I guess
All
they
right.
saw Bam Knight and were like, Bam, why don't you go and
He
do it?
took over. Well, he's fully took over. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I mean? He was
has.
fully getting the run.
And I mean, it's not like he's playing poorly, but it's like,
No, yeah, no.
and look, that's fine with me. But, and my thought is, why the fuck would you release the other only running back you have on your team other than Dean
Yeah, I don't
Mercado?
know. I really don't
Um,
know. Why
But
did they do
then
that?
something interesting is that all Cardinals fans are posting about it, being like, why the hell did we release Michael Carter? Like, what, we don't have running back depth right now. What are we doing?
Right.
And then Benjamin Albright, who's a huge media presence for NFL and stuff like that, he commented underneath those posts and said, running back incoming. Dot, dot, dot.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
We'll
Is he
see.
right? Is he right?
Who knows?
Who knows? It's
Other
exciting.
than that, it's just a perplexing move. However, which I have not done. I
Mm,
don't believe I have done since we started. I'm going Cardinals.
okay. I like it.
Kyler
I
Murray
like it
is
a lot.
undefeated in AT&T Stadium,
Ooh, very
and I don't think
interesting.
he wants to lose his first one.
Very interesting.
hmm Dating back from high
Okay.
school Texas days.
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah,
Okay, he's played a lot of games in there. Never lost, huh?
yeah, undefeated.
Man, I think I'll split with you on this one and go
Yeah.
Cowboys. I'll give you your free win there. I'll give you the free Cardinals win there.
Well, maybe. I mean, like,
I'm just messing around. Just
yeah,
messing around, but I'll take the Cowboys. I'll take the Cowboys, but that's interesting and I will not be surprised. I mean, the Cardinals have kept basically every game close, it feels like. So,
yeah, yeah. And I think that,
yeah,
like, there's no. I also wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys beat us by 2 touchdowns. Like, so, like.
sure.
Genuine. I mean, the offense has looked much better under Jacoby Brissett and Kyler this year.
Okay.
Um, if they do keep the same game plan that they gave Jacoby with Kyler, then I don't see why
Mhm.
Kyler couldn't throw it all over this Cowboys secondary. But like this could, I think the Cardinals will win because I think they'll come off the bye week. I think adding Walter Nolan might add some juice. I think getting Garrett Williams back might be nice.
That would be
Um,
huge. Yeah.
Now they'd be on snap counts because Garrett Williams had a pretty bad injury. Walter Nolan had a calf strain.
Yep.
But very easily Cowboys could win this game, but I'm gonna go Cardinals. Why not?
I love it. I love it. That's
Yeah,
the week.
that's it. That's the week right there. Um, yeah, I think we should have better games this week than last week because last week we had quite a few blowouts. Um,
There should be a few of them. There should
yeah.
be a few of them. I think there will be some where it'll be pretty ugly, but there should at least be a few that we've got to talk about next week. That'll be
And by the time we talk next week, it'll be the trade deadline. So we might see
yes,
some
very
big
exciting.
moves happen in this upcoming week. So stay tuned on that.
Yes, absolutely. Can't wait. We'll talk about that for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you all for joining us for this week's episode, whether you were listening or watching. We appreciate you being here. Again, we will be back next week around the same time. And drop a like, give us a good comment, a good review, maybe subscribe if you want to.
Come on.
Yeah. And
Come
thank you.
on.
Let's do it. We'll see you again next week. Bye, everyone.